Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chelsea, and today I'm going to be doing a really fun look for you guys today. Kind of going along the lines of like some blue and teal colors, and maybe add some glitter as well. So if you normally watch my channel, thanks for joining me again. And if not, welcome to my channel, and I hope you guys subscribe. Also, I hope you guys enjoy it. Okay, so first things first, I'm gonna go ahead and start off with base. And the base that I use is from P. Louise, and this one is in the base number 1. This shade I normally always use if I'm doing a little bit more colorful looks. I normally use the white though, because I love how the white looks with color as well. So the first palette I'm going to go in with is from Morphe, and this is the Live in Color palette. And I'm going to be going in with some of these shades here, and then I also might be going in with the Jeffree Star Jawbreaker palette as well, and kind of mix up some different colors. So the first shade I'm going to go in with is Art from the Morphe palette. I'm going to take more of like a fluffier brush like this, and then just kind of take that in the outer corner of the lid here. So it's going to be very subtle as of right now. But we're going to deepen up that crease a little bit as well. And I kind of just want to blend it up here almost to my eyebrow. And then I like this brush too because it seems to blend out my eyeshadow very nicely. Next color I'm going to go in with is from the Jeffree Star palette here. And then this one is called Sour. And then this one is from the Jawbreaker, one of my favorite palettes, especially for colorful looks. The pigment in this palette is absolutely amazing. So I'm going to do, it's kind of like a green, like a green shade. And I'm going to put that over that last color we just did. And honestly, I'm using the same brush because it's like a little bit darker than that last shade that we were using. So it's not really the end of the world. So next shade I'm going to go in with is Parade, and this is from the Morphe palette. It is like more of a teal, a darker teal color. And I'm just kind of layering at this point. So like me, I love doing smoky eyes, even colorful smoky eyes. It's just my favorite type of looks to do. And what I normally do is just kind of layer everything. So I like go from light to dark, and that's how I do my smoky eye. And then when we're all done too, we're going to take more of a fluffier brush and kind of blend it all together. So next color, I'm going to kind of switch it up a little bit and go in with the color Truth from the Morphe palette that I've been using. And this is actually kind of like a dark purple. So I'm kind of throwing a curveball here, and I want to try something new. So I'm just going to put this on the outer corner here. I know it seems like a weird mixture, but anytime I do something super different, it always turns out. I'm okay with that. So what I'm doing is just kind of dabbing and then just kind of blending it out in circular motions. And then we'll end up blending it out a little bit more later as well. Now that I have the desired kind of color that I want, I'm going to go ahead and go in with more of a fluffy brush here. This one is from Morphe, and then this one is the M513. And I really like this one for literally blending out my eyeshadow at the end. It seems to be very seamless. Seamless. So it's a really nice brush. And then I'm just doing circular motions here. I don't want any harsh lines, and I kind of want like an airbrush effect, pretty much. And same with the other eye. I am actually really digging these colors together. They're so stunning. Now I'm going to go ahead and do a cut crease. And I'm going to be using the same base, but this one is going to be a shade lighter. I normally just stamp and then look up, and then that's how I kind of get my designated spot. So I did change my mind on the glitter. I decided I felt like it was going to look better with some like more glittery eyeshadow. So I'm going in with the Zulu palette by Juvia's Place. And I'm going to go in with the shade here. I don't believe this even has a name to it, but it's more of like a teal. Super stunning. So I'm going to just use that shade and then use a denser brush. And then I'm going to take this, I'm going to call this eye, on like the inner eyelid here. You can always press it. So I know I kind of got over here, but we can always blend that out. It's really not too big of a deal. Because I actually want to go in with more of a lighter shade on this inner corner here. I'm kind of thinking more of like a white. Sparkly shade would be really pretty. Yeah, that's really pretty. So I'm going to go in with this brush. It's a little bit smaller. Sorry, it's hard to tell. And I'm going to go in with that really light sparkly shade in the James Charles palette, and then I'm going to just put that on the inner corner. I just feel like that's going to definitely make that pop for sure. Oh yes, honey. Yeah, I feel like that's definitely gonna look a lot better than glitter. I know I love glitter and all, but definitely feel like an eyeshadow would have definitely pulled this way more together. So I already did my eyebrows off camera since they take me a little bit longer. But next I'm gonna go in with the La Bosse. This is from Lancome, and then this is the foundation primer. I really like this one because it blurs my pores really well. And the texture is really nice. And I have really oily skin too, and after a couple, not a couple hours, but like 8 to 9 hours, my foundation still looks really nice. So today I'm going to be using the MAC Studio Fix foundation, and then this one is in the shade NC15. And then normally I always use a brush for my foundation. I don't ever use beauty blenders. For me, it doesn't work out. So we're going to go ahead and do foundation first. I'm going to go ahead and take a brush like this. Now that I have my foundation, I'm going to go in with those eyeshadows and kind of smoke out my lower lash line here. I'm going to go and do the Parade, and then that's going to be that turquoise color, and then just kind of smoke that out on the bottom. So it's kind of like the same that I did with the colors on my upper lid. I'm doing the same with my lower lash line, and then I'm going to go in with the color Truth, which is like that purple shade. And to kind of make it a little bit more on the darker side, I'm going to use that dense brush that we used earlier and go in with Truth again. Since I'm using a fluffy brush earlier, it's not going to be as intense because I'm not packing on the eyeshadow. Perfect. I'm also going to do like a sparkly color on the inner corner of my eye here. I just feel like it makes it pop a little bit. So this is one of my favorite pencils to use. So this is the white eyeliner. This one is from Lancome. I love using this anytime I do a bright eye color because I like to put it on the bottom because it kind of makes your eyes pop and it makes them look bigger. So I actually, I use this eyeliner quite frequently actually. Now I'm going to go in with mascara, and then this one is the Power Up, and this one is from Butter London. I believe I got this one in my BoxyCharm. I'm not a huge fan about the brush because it's really big, but it seems to be a really good mascara. It doesn't clump super bad at all, and it makes my lashes super long, which is nice. I normally actually go in with 3 mascaras. But I'm just going to end up putting lashes on anyways, so there's really no point in doing all that. And then I also go in with the Smashbox, and this is the Superfan. I always go in with this one for the bottom because it's a little bit smaller of a brush. So next is lashes. So I'm going to go in with these pretty things, 4 little things. So I actually normally get these off AliExpress. It's not like a certain brand or anything. So it's an app that I normally use. And I get like 5 for $1.50, something like that. It's free shipping. But it takes like 10 years to get them. I mean, realistically like a month, but it's still a long time, but I always stock up. So I don't have to wait 10,000 years to get some more. But the strip on them isn't super thick or anything. I never have issues with these lashes. I've been getting lashes off there for almost like 5 years now. Definitely my favorite. Okay, so next is concealer. And what I've been using, and I mix these two colors because I really like the color combination. I normally always mix two concealers for a color combo. And it is called Essence. So this is what they look like, and they are so affordable, you guys. I got these at Ulta, and I think they were like $3 with tax even. They are waterproof, and it says they cover tattoos, and they are matte concealer. So I normally do the really light one just because I like to have the light under eye effect. So I'll do this one first, and I like the wand on it actually. Like the wand on it's really nice. I don't know if you guys can see that. And honestly, for like the price, it lasts all day. Like I literally have no issues with anything, and I love these concealers. You should check them out. I totally did that a weird way, sorry guys. Now I'm going to do some bronzer, and this is the Tarte palette. I don't remember, oh yeah, the clay palette. So I'm going to do some bronzer, and I'm going to mix the terracotta and the desert. I'm going to mix these two. I really like the shade that this gives me with both of them. Next is blush. I'm going to go in with Urban Decay palette, and this is the Sin Afterglow. I'm going to use the shade Score. This one is a really pretty color that I think would go pretty good with this look. I remember at one point, I never used to use blush. I feel like I was really scared of blush. I didn't know how to use it correctly. Once I learned how to use it, I'm so obsessed, and I can't go without blush. I can't imagine not wearing blush, so. And sometimes I like to put it on my nose. So I definitely always have to have some highlighter. So this is normally always my go-to because it has 3 shades, which is really nice. And even when I'm doing like makeovers and stuff, they're a really good palette to go to. This is from Lancome, and it has the, I don't remember every single name of them because they don't have it on the back either, but I'm gonna go in with the middle one here. It's more of like a white highlighter. And these are almost like a creamy, not creamy, but like a very soft feel to them. And you can also use these highlighters wet, which is really nice. So it kind of makes it pop a little bit more when you use it wet. But I mean, like, ugh, these highlighters are life. I'm gonna go in with some lip liner, and this one is from Clinique. This one's going to be more of like a nude shade. I believe it is called Intense Cafe. And this one, I feel like this makeup look needs like more of a nude lip. I really like these lip liners too because they're really creamy. And they roll up too, which is nice. And I'm going to go in with the lipstick from Lancome, and this is Color Design, and then the lipstick name is Natural Beauty. And this one is actually a lipstick that I wear almost every day. It's pretty neutral color. And these lipsticks too are very creamy, and they are a soft matte, which is nice. Alright guys, well here is the look. I'm actually really obsessed how this came out. It came out a lot different than I thought it was, but that's what I like about doing my tutorials. I kind of just go with the flow and change things up a little bit, but I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button. And if you want to get notifications on when I upload videos, just click the bell notification button. Also, if you want me to do any certain type of looks, you can just comment down below what type of looks you would like me to do. And I hope you guys learned something today. Join me in the next video, guys. I'm super excited. All right, bye.
Believe me, I could live without you, but I really don't want to. Believe me, I could